In the next 15 minutes, you will build your very own voice AI agent that can instantly answer questions about your business from your own documents without writing a single line of code. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you will have a fully functional voice agent running live. Look, I know what you're thinking. AI voice agents sound complicated, expensive, and way too technical. Most YouTube tutorials out there either require coding skills that you don't have, or they only show you basic chatbots that can't handle real business scenarios. But here's the thing. I'm about to show you how to create a document-powered voice agent that knows everything about your business using the same foundational systems that my agency Sign Labs builds upon for our enterprise clients. I'm Abhishek from Sign Labs, and over the past 3 years, we have deployed voice agents that automatically book payments and sync with calendars, process payments, handle order fulfillment, update ERP and CRM entries, and many more complex scenarios. Today's tutorial covers the document-powered foundation that every one of these advanced voice agents is built on. If you want to build custom integrations, if you want complex workflows, my agency can help you with that. But let's talk about that at the end of the video. Let's now focus on getting our voice agent up and ready. Let's go. So first thing that you have to do is create an account on 11 Labs. It's free. They offer you certain credits to begin with. It's one of my new go-to tools for building voice agents. And the reason is they have over 6,000 voices to choose from different countries that you can use to power your bots with. Now, when you create your account on 11 Labs, it's very easy. You will end up on a homepage that looks like this. But because I have been experimenting with this is my trial account. You will see that I have some information. Your account homepage will look pretty much the same, except all of the values will be zero and rest of the information will be pretty much the same. So it's very easy to get started. What we'll do is just as an demo for this, we are going to build a voice bot for a real estate agency. Let's say I'm a real estate agency owner. I'm building the bot for myself. And what I want my bot to do is I'll upload a sheet of real estate listings that I have actively available with me as training data to the bot, along with certain terms and conditions that my agency has. And then customers who come to my website can then eventually talk to my bot, get some information regarding properties, get some suggested properties for them, and they can get the other details like my commission structure and so on. So this is the basic demo that we'll operate on and build today. Okay, so to start with your agent building, first go to agents. Okay. Now here I've already created two agents because I was experimenting with them for the video. Let's do when you create your account for the first time and when you come to agents, of course, this will be empty. So now let's go and create a new agent. Let's call this property, let's call it property, sorry, property helper. I'll just click on create agent. And with just that, your basic structure of the agent is ready. Now, these are some settings that you'll have to do to build your agent. And I'll walk you through each of these and what this is, and it's very simple. So first is, of course, the agent language. This is the default language that the agent will communicate in. So if you are in an English-heavy country, of course, it makes sense to go with English as a default language, but feel free to choose any language that you want to build this agent out in. Now, if you want to support multiple languages, let's say if you operate in multiple countries, or if you live in a country where people speak in multiple languages, you can also choose additional languages and the bot can support all of those as well. Now, the next thing is the first message. It's the first basic message, the greeting that your bot makes when customers start interacting with it. So let's say we'll say, hey, I am here to assist you with finding your, I'm sorry, yeah, your dream property. Okay. Okay. Now, ignore all the things that I'm not covering, let's say add variables and all, because they come in the slightly advanced section of the bot configuration. This here we are good to go with. Now you have something called as a system prompt. So this is basically the personality and the behavior of your AI bot. And you need to configure it properly in order for it to generate accurate responses in the tone and style you want it to do it for your customers. So let's say I'll just put here, uh, real estate listings helping AI bot. That's all. And then to generate a very accurate system prompt, you can take help of either ChatGPT, Claude, Grok, DeepSeek, any LLM that you're comfortable with. So just as an example, you can go to, I've already done this for you, but I'll just do it afresh for you once. So go to Claude, you can create a free account and you can literally just type this, generate a short prompt template for my real estate voice AI agent. I will give it real estate listings. Sorry, let's fix that. And my agency's terms and conditions document to answer from. That's it. This is all that you need. Now you will have a very high quality, very professional prompt template generated by Claude. So see, it's already started doing it. Okay, awesome. What I just need to do is copy this prompt template from here to here and literally just paste it here. That's all. I'm done. Okay, real estate listings in attached state listings in knowledge base. You can just, because we're going to put it from knowledge base, you can just put it here. Save. You can copy this. Sorry. Yeah, just keep this and you can just put it here as well. Okay, that's it. Even if you don't make that change, honestly, it knows from where to pull the data from. So it's okay, but ideally, the safer side, let's do it. And then moving on, keep all of the other configurations same except for the temperature. The reason is temperature basically lets you control the creativity of your AI agent. So the higher it is, and values are from 0 to 1. So if it's 0, it will strictly answer from your source that you have given, and it will not come up with its own content around that. It will just answer, find the information and answer. Whereas if we go towards the higher side, towards 1, it will become more creative. So when you're building an AI agent that is helping you going to create, helping you, so it's going to help you, sorry, create content for blogs, for marketing, for sales, all of that, go on the creative side, go towards 0.8, 0.91 even. But if you're going to build business critical applications where you just needed to answer from the data that you have given it without adding a lot of creativity, stick towards the 0 side, ideally 0. So we're going to keep it at 0. So it becomes deterministic. Now rest of the parameters again, limit token usage, keep it to -1. What this means is that we are not going to add a cap on how many tokens it can consume. What that means is LLMs use tokens. A token is roughly 3/4 of a word. And the more tokens you consume, the more bill you incur. But in our case, we are going to keep it to -1 because ideally the responses will not cross a certain threshold of tokens and it will not be very expensive. But if you do keep a cap, sometimes what happens is it generates answers that are shorter, might not be very accurate, and might not be very helpful for your users. So just for the sake of this demo and probably for your first couple of agents, keep it to -1. It will not cross a crazy number of tokens and will not incur a huge amount of billing. Okay. Now the most important step of the whole process is the knowledge base. This is how and where we'll train your bot on. So what you need to do is, first of all, in this section, enable this option, which is use RAG. RAG is retrieval augmented generation, which means that the agent, apart from its own knowledge now, can and will be trained on the knowledge that you give it to answer to your customers or whatever end purpose that you're filling. So when you enable RAG, now you have the options to add the documents to train it on. Now for me, I am going to use two documents. One is a sample property listing from London that I've got using some data set that I downloaded. And a second, a dummy terms and conditions document for my dummy real estate agency. So I have this terms and conditions document that I'm adding. And the second one is this uh, property listings file that I've got. Okay, so now we don't support the 11 Labs company and the platform, they don't yet support sheets or Excel files as of now. So what you can do is you can just save your Excel as HTML and upload it, and it will solve your problem. But PDF and other couple of formats are supported. So if you, let's say, click on add document, you have the URL option, you can upload files, you can create your own text here as well. And if you click on add files, it supports EPUB. So your books, ebooks will be supported out of the box. PDF files, Word documents are supported, text and HTML. That's all supported so far. So you can either export your Excel sheet into HTML or PDF and you can have that uploaded here. So both of my documents are now uploaded. I've enabled the use rag option. I'll just directly scroll down now, ignore all the settings here, don't make any changes to them, and we'll click on save. So the hardest part of creating your AI agent is done. It was literally that simple. Now we go to the top, we go to the voice option. Voice is the interesting bit. 11 AI offers up to 6,000 voices for you. So let's say if you want to play around with a few voices, this is how you can do it for your own AI agent. So let's say I have this, I'll just click on a random name. I love this, but let's say if you don't, then if you want, let's say like an American voice, female, and you want, let's say professional, I'll just give it a shot. So when you put these keywords in, it will try to find the best voices for you. And let's say, let's, okay, so let's say I like Hope, just one example. So I'll just click on this and the voice will get added here. So now my AI voice agent will basically use Hope's voice to converse with all of my customers and the end users of this app. Now, again, ignore all the other options here and just go to the bottom, click on save. To create your first agent, in fact, you can skip the analysis, security, advanced, and widget part for now. I'll come back to that later. Now the fun part. Let's test the AI agent that we have created. In order to do that, just click on the test AI button on the test AI agent button on the top, my bad. Once you click on that, you will be redirected to this page. Now, before I start the conversation, basically what I'm going to do is, for my testing, I'm going to ask the AI agent about a certain property, or basically property options that they have around my preferences. Let's see what sort of answer it comes back with from the data that it has, and then how deep can I dig into those details about the property and what all can it tell me like a normal real estate sales agent would. So let's go right into it.
Hey, I am here to assist you with finding your dream property.
Hey, so basically, I'm looking for a property in central London, especially with a master bedroom that has a fitted in walk in wardrobe. Do you have any options in that?
Yes, I can certainly help you with that. I have a few properties in central London with master bedrooms that include fitted walk-in wardrobes. To narrow down the options, could you tell me your budget range and if you have any preferences for the number of bedrooms or other specific amenities?
I'm open for any amount and any number of bedrooms. I have no other criteria.
Okay, great. I have a few properties that might be of interest to you then. There's a four-bedroom flat on Warner Street in London that features a master bedroom with a walk-in wardrobe. Also, there is a two-bedroom apartment on Bolsover Street that has a walk-in wardrobe study room. Would you like me to provide more details on either of these properties or perhaps explore other options?
No, give me details on the first one.
Certainly. The property on Warner Street is a four-bedroom flat, and it's currently listed as under offer. It has a share of freehold and includes features like a triple aspect living area, a bespoke kitchen and bathrooms, Campman heating, Philips Dynalite LED intelligent lighting, and acoustic wall divider. It also has
Wait,
two underground parking spaces
wait,
and three
wait.
terraces.
What's the cost of this property?
The property on Warner Street is listed for £3,600,000. Would you like any further details on this property, or would you like to explore other options?
Now, wasn't that pretty cool? You literally built out a junior level sales associate for a real estate agency in literally less than 5-10 minutes worth of configuration. It was able to answer my questions, it was able to give me options from the data that it had, it was able to ask me fine grade questions to narrow down my choices. It is able to understand when I'm talking and when I interrupt the system to then listen to my new question and answer the new question and so on and so forth. So if you look at the power of voice agents, they can literally help you automate a lot of your existing processes, which takes up the time of your human resources who could be doing much more valuable things. So it's pretty cool. I would insist on businesses exploring voice agents immediately, start off with smaller use cases. Now, before we get into the deployment or how do you make these live on your website, your app, what I want to show is, for example, if you want to build out voice agents that have integrations in them that talk to your current systems like your CRM systems, your ERP systems, your payment gateways, your payment accounting systems, and whatnot, we at Sign Labs can help you build out these systems. You can reach out to us by going on this page for the links which I'm going to also give below in the description. On this page, you'll be able to see all sort of voice agents that we can build for you. And if you don't find something that is required for you, I would still suggest going at the bottom of the page and then clicking on schedule free consultation. And me or my team can help you probably define your problem statement or help you with your existing problem statement as well that can be solved with voice agents. So that's about Sign Labs and how we can help. Now going back on how you make this live, it's very simple. If you go back to our agent settings and if you go to this widget section that you see here, basically what this will do is it will give you this embed code on the top. Now this is probably the most technical part of the whole flow. What you have to do is just copy this embed code and put it on the header of the HTML page or your website. If your website is in WordPress, you can just Google how to put an embed code similar to how you did for Google Ads or Google Analytics. You can do it on Wix. You can do it on any of the no code, low code website builders, and you can also do it on your custom website if you've built it. If you don't know how to do it, just probably ask the guy who did the website for you. Ask him to paste the code in the header of the website, and you'll start seeing your AI agent like this at the bottom right of my page, as you can see it appearing on your website. Now, as you can see, there's a terms and conditions option also that you can include, which is easily configurable from this page, where you can add your own custom terms and conditions if you have any. And if I click on accept, it will open up this interface for me. Now, if you want to configure this, the bot settings, the visuals, also you have this creative options here. You can choose your color palette according to your brand guidelines and also personalize this bot for you. So in this tutorial, this is all that I'm going to cover for now. If you're interested in getting voice agents built for your business, please reach out to us. I'm more than happy to help. If you just want to build basic systems powered by your documents, then you don't even have to reach out to us. You can just follow the tutorial, build it out. If you get stuck somewhere, just put the question in the comments and I'll be more than happy to answer and resolve your query. Thank you.